It's Danny. I'm just waking up.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, here we go. Oh, high-level stuff there as he blocks the strike and counters with a jab.
Great job blocking that shot.
Beautiful. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hand. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Right hand. Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC. He is
massive good plans, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
now he's masterful from here.
He went to a single, switched to a high crotch.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Trying to set up a choke here.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Nice elbow. In the half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
That was nice.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Oh, straight punch. Five minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the...
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
Great job blocking that punch. Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Unable to land with that punch. Let me show you the head strikes. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the doctor out.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware, because if he's got a smart opponent's going to start finding the body now, because he knows the hands are really high to try to protect that cut.
He's able to slip the left leg. Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Nice strike to the midsection, glances. Well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. He's hurt bad.
Quick level change. Oh!
What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to...
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Boy, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point. Great elbow from the top position.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him. You see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes on.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control, because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Seconds winding down in round two. Oh, he's bleeding like crazy, champ. This over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Oh, man. Caught that kick there.
Trouble. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Strong outside leg kick. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough. Big shot to the head. Oh! He's got to start throwing.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Probably my favorite takedown. He got him with the ankle pick there.
I mean, an ankle pick. He hit an ankle pick. You don't see it very often, but when it's done, just like Kel Sanders used to do to me all the time. Beautiful ankle pick.
Right on the button. Nice defense there. Huge block. On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised. He's quick level change.
He went single.
So the fight goes the distance, and man, did they entertain the masses. Those split decisions are something else. He is happy to exhale at this point in time. It was a close fight, and the judges certainly felt that way as well.
It's the worst feeling in the world. When you go to the middle and you're just not sure. Your heart is beating.
Ready to fight? Ready.
And we are underway. Man, his side kick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good side kick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that certain strike. Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Oh, lands a nice straight.
That was a solid punch.
early on, these guys getting after it.
They told us it would be fun, and so far, they've delivered.
Ooh! Big strikes continue to land.
Now he's back up. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. He is cut above the eye here. Works the body once again. Sets a good right there. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Wow, what a fight!
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Under 2 minutes to go in our first round.
Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, so now blood is in. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here.
Oh, that was a big one there.
Man, his hits should have been tested early. Oh, huge left. Oh!
That was lightning fast, that right in.
Able to block that one. Oh, he could be a one-eyed fighter here pretty soon. That left eye's starting to shut.
Oh, another one. Oh!
And the takedown is there, so beautiful fighting instincts there to catch the leg and take the fight down to the canvas. Now let's see what he chooses to do from here. Seconds winding down in the opening round.
Nice ball.
Good sound for the end of round one. All right, back to the stools between rounds. That gives us time to look back at some of the...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous fight. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on the beach right now. He's seeing creek birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Fight back!
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back inside Bell Center, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. This is as loud and as knowledgeable as crowd as we'll experience really all year on the UFC Roadshow.
It's a great fight environment. The Bell Center is a fantastic venue. What type of performance are you going to give these great fans tonight?
Left punch is clean, followed by a right.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, blood dripping now from the lip. Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point this to the octagon, and they were all
Escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Oh, nice.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. When you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
And there's that jab.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantage. There it is again. Look at it.
Gets back to his feet. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise him. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now we need to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh! Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
That is the end of the round, and the cut on his lip has gotten really, really bad. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. Lands a jab. Oh, he's got him hooked here.
Oh, nice overhand right.
We might get a stoppage here.
And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night's end.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon.
Oh, big shots here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Oh, he gets up.
He's got to keep pressing here.
Well, these guys are looking all over each other Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He had...
Referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout.
First round underway. All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going tonight.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, they're stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Just misses there with the left.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Big land there.
Nice body shot.
Nice job by him defensively there. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Nice jab. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body. It mixes up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this one.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Useful hook there. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues.
He's got to try to finish here.
Minute and a half to go in our opening round. Left-right combo is good.
Beautiful body kick.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter and might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting out.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
All right, take a seat, man. Deep breath. Respira ahí. Acepta ahí. In through the nose, out the mouth. All right, ahí. Como agua ahí. Buddy, scoop. Your kicks are working good.
Round 2 is underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Both guys appeared to land there. Lands a shot to the leg. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both. Great shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
And now a left.
That one's going to end the fight.
Yep.
He's mixed up his target. He's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little bit.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling started to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now he's starting to pay dividends.
Well, that combination's going to test his chin. Nicely done. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get hurt. Oh, my goodness.
How about it? So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the fight capital of the world with respect to anywhere else you want to go. If I'm a fighter, if I'm an athlete in combat sports, this is where I want to go.
You want to fight in Vegas, and now this beautiful T-Mobile Arena is the backdrop for tonight's great UFC event.
Oh, big right hand, yes.
Great block there.
Oh, nice body kick.
Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Well, he caught the kick there and then counters with the takedown. So a lot of fighters, when they catch that kick, will move immediately into the takedown, and it worked out for him.
It worked out great. Caught the leg hook.
Oh, there it is. Dump City catches the kick and promptly counters with that takedown.
Great time, great recognition of seeing the kick coming and turning it into your offense.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, left hook.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Big power shot there.
He sets this really high pace with the hope that his opponent can't keep up. And we've seen him do it.
Under 2 minutes now to go round one. Also, the taller fighter lands a knee yet again. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Straight hook lands. Not the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Oh! Beautiful combination. Beautiful combination to get the knockdown. Back to his feet.
Big right hand.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. Knee to the body. What an end to round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential. All right, so a high level.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off with.
Great punch landed with so much power.
So he's really starting to put together some sequel feints upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that's the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect on his fight. They would stop very soon. Oh, another one.
Oh, big left hook there.
Big shot to the body.
Oh, and he lands again. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Slip that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the...
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Tried to go.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back at him.
Might get the TKO here.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable.
What a performance.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight.
Yeah, there's 4,000. No, it's 33 to think.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto. We, the North, we're all about these Raptors now, I know.
I mean, yes, when they won the championship, I love the Raptors. But let's move forward. Let's get to some good fights in Canada and stop winning basketball games. It's not supposed to be this way.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
And that's how it's done. Go and get that takedown. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. Oh, he's got him in time now, yep.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, uses momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, elbow to the body. No part of him is safe. Side control now.
Big ground and pound.
Knee to the body here in side control. Gets tagged again on the inside. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Close guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position. Setting up a submission attempt.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish. Oh, wow. Oh!
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
He's going for the rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
All in on the rear naked choke. And now that he's got the choke arm beating the neck, it's only a matter of time before his opponent has to tap.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition. Great defense by the defensive fighter. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Final seconds of round one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, bud. Take a seat. You almost knocked his ass out. Você quase nocauteou ele. Foi por muito perto, ok? Então, eu quero que você...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, nice combination.
Nice defense to block that punch.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it. All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Great job, Lance.
Maybe the seminal blow we see.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive fist to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round two.
Shot a double leg.
All right, so an opportunity. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. Oh, he got the elbow through from top position. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another
I
ground
gotta
and pound
practice my
strike
ground game.
lands.
Do you see that it's lagging?
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture,
Did
but
you
you gotta
see
be
that?
careful here. Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body.
You need to pay attention.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
2 rounds in the books.
They don't really win the fight. My stamina is lower than yours because I've been beating them up.
I needed your outwork. I want you to pick up the pace this round.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight?
But you know what I do, guys?
3rd round underway.
First, you need to come in here and not pay attention to
Block
this
that one.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off.
Man, he has a free double leg. My goodness, he has a free double leg.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Great elbow strike from top position. Lands the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for it. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body? His opponent will likely continue to attack. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
There it is. Now he's running out.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Working out of the half guard here.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, nice.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
We approach the 1 minute mark here in our third and final round.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free.
Trying for a submission now. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Oh, he's up. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation. Shot right on the button.
That was the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
I mean, how about that back in...
about to get off of this. Alright, let me feel like that.